Pozdrav svima i dobrodošli u novu epizodu podkasta Pod kapicom, što se mene tiče vrlo specijalnu, posebnu epizodu. Mislim da ćemo svi nakon ovog razgovora izaći sa malo drugačijim stavovima o sportu generalno, makar po onome što sam pričala pre ovog samog snimanja i pre početka, pre nego što smo uključili kamere sa našim današnjim gošćama. Rekla sam i njima, a podelit ću i sa vama, mislim da je ovo jedina epizoda pred koju sam imala veliku tremu, ali nadam se da će me proći i da će mi upravo ove devojke pomoći u tome. Otvorit ćemo mnoge bitne teme, pokušat ćemo da vam predstavimo ženski vaterpolo iz jednog drugačijeg ugla i da vidimo šta on sve donosi ne samo u bazenu, već i van njega. Sa nama danas u studiju na kraju univerzuma vaterpolistkinje Crvene zvezde Vanja Lazić i Ana Mamoglu. Zdravo devojke. Hello,
Zdravo,
Ana.
Bravo.
Kako ste? Oh, you know Serbian, right? Yeah. Okay, we will try to speak on Serbian later. I heard that you are going to classes or something.
I was going.
Yeah, you're not going anymore. Okay. So let's speak with Ana first. Anna, how do you feel in our little studio?
I'm feeling great. I was watching everything around me because it's colorful, you know, very interesting. I like it a lot, and you're spending a lot of time here, so I can see that it's nice, you know.
Yeah, it's like our second home, really. Yeah. Vanja, kako si ti i kako se osjećaš ovde kod nas?
Ja sam sjajno, osjećam se predivno. Očekivala sam da ću imati veću tremu, ali nemam je, tako da eto, koliko vi želite da se odmorite, nekad ja vas slobodno mogu zameniti.
Pričat ćemo posebno o tome, pričali smo malo i pre razgovora da Pavle i ja možemo da imamo dobru zamenu kad nam bude potreban odmor.
Tako je, osjećam se baš lepo ovde, udobne su vam stolice, obratili ste pažnju na svaki detalj, što mi se jako sviđa, tako da eto.
I kao neko ko prati i učestvuje u sportu generalno, verovatno su ti neki detalji posebno zanimljivi i zbog tvog tate, ne samo zbog tebe.
Jeste, da, obratila sam pažnju da imate dosta majica na kojima su MotoGP slike, formule, također mi se sviđaju i ova dva zida sa potpisima, tako da baš je originalno.
Da, biće tu i vaša dva potpisa na kraju emisije, to nam je plan da tu negde čuvamo sve te uspomene naših gostiju do sada. Malo smo se onako pripremale za ovaj razgovor neformalno i rešile smo da krenemo prvo aktuelnom temom. Na dan kada vodimo ovaj razgovor i kada snimamo emisiju, vas očekuje bitna utakmica u Dunav ligi protiv ekipe Vojvodine. I vi to gledate, osim toga šta će vam rezultatski doneti, malo iz nekog drugog ugla, odnosno malo je stvari prestiža kada je reč o Crvenoj zvezdi i Vojvodini, ako pričamo o ženskom vaterpolu. Vanja, hoćeš li ti prvo da nam malo objasniš i uputiš nas u to šta vas čeka, koja je faza takmičenja, pričamo o završnici, što je veoma važno, i kako vi gledate na tu utakmicu i kako se pripremate. Ovo će se emitovati već kada uveliko budemo znali rezultat celog turnira, ali nema veze, hajde da vidimo trenutna vaša očekivanja i osjećanja povodom toga.
Eto, od 13. do 15. igra se Final Six Dunav lige. Izborili smo tu mogućnost da se takmičimo u prvih 6 ekipa. Večeras se sastajemo sa Vojvodinom. Ova utakmica će biti finale pre finala naše lige, pošto ćemo sa njima također igrati i finale. Tako da očekujemo da ćemo dati svoj maksimum i značilo bi nam da pobedimo jer smo dosta radili za ovu utakmicu i spremali se. Psihički će nam najviše značiti, pa posle sve ostalo. Učestvuje također ekipa iz Senteša i iz Budimpešte, BVŠC, Špandau, mi, Vojvodina i jedna ekipa iz Slovačke. Tako da je zanimljiv turnir i svako ko je u prilici može doći da nas podrži.
Da. Ana, we were speaking about the tournament at the first game of the last phase of the tournament that you have in front of you. How do you feel about that? What do you expect from that game and from the whole final six? It's final six, right? And what do you think? How much is important for you and your team to play on that higher level comparing to the domestic league?
Okay, it's really, for us, it's really important to win against Vojvodina because it's our main opponent also to the local league. But you know, sometimes we're feeling that we have to compete also to Danube League again, and that sometimes, you know, it's worse than to compete against, for example, a German team or with somebody else, because, you know, so many games with the same team again and again for different competitions. So yes, but we are prepared. I think, very well. We did a small preparation all of these weeks before these 3 days. And at the last game that we played against Vojvodina, we were winning around all of the time of the game. And the last quarter we were even 11-11, and I think it was the final score. So yes, I think that we can win if we play, with the orders of our coach. If we follow our tactics and everything, we are very close for this, and of course to continue tomorrow against Zvezde probably. So yes, I think we can do it.
It's going to be funny to listen to this because it's going to be published after the whole tournament.
Yes.
So we'll see after that. What do you think? What would be the next step for Crvena Zvezda to play in some European competition or any kind of international competition, comparing to Dunav Liga, comparing to domestic championship, and how close or how far from that is the club now?
To be honest, right now we are not ready for that because we are not enough at the beginning. And secondly, you know that if you want to go that far, you need to work much more. You need maybe more players, not foreigners, domestic players, but professional players, maybe older with more experience. That's my opinion.
To have bigger budget?
To have bigger budget, of course. Support, not from the team only, just, some people that will help this try to be, team try, not someone alone to try. And
yeah. Vanja, pitaću tebe ovo pitanje jer smo ga već načele u neformalnom delu razgovora, mislim da je veoma važno.
Jeste, slažem se sa Anom takođe. Mislim, našim klubovima da bi se takmičili na nekom evropskom nivou potrebni su neki iskusniji, malo iskusniji igrači, jer tu opet nastupaju klubovi koji imaju puno iskustva, koji treniraju kao profesionalci. Jednostavno su potrebne devojke koje će se posvetiti vaterpolu kao primarnom poslu, da će im to značiti. Mislim da će živeti tu cijelu godinu, tu cijelu sezonu za to jedno takmičenje i da će se spremati. Također mislim da je i finansijska potpora jako bitna, jer ne mogu se dovesti stranci bez novca, tako da eto, nadam se da će u budućnosti, da ćemo se ostvariti i na tom planu i da ćemo imati mogućnost da učestvujemo i u evropskim takmičenjima. Nažalost, smatram da smo sad daleko od toga. Ranijih godina Zvezda se takmičila, išli smo na kvalifikacije Lige šampiona, tu su bile dosta iskusne igračice, ali opet smatram da evropsko takmičenje je nešto za što se treba spremati, tu je potreban projekat kako sastaviti ekipu, kako pripremiti treninge za tako nešto i eto...
Treba malo pripreme van bazena, jel?
Tako je.
Da. Sad, spomenuli smo dovođenje stranaca u ekipe. Koliko zapravo srpskih ženskih vaterpolo klubova ima priliku da razmišlja uopšte o dovođenju igrača iz drugih zemalja, šta može da mu ponudi i pričat će me, voljela bih da pričamo o tom drugom delu gde malo je u srpskom sportu to dovođenje stranaca onako uzeto sa nekom negativnom konotacijom, rekla bih, što mogu opet sebi da dam slobodu da prokomentarišem, nije slučaj u ženskom sportu nužno. Čini mi se da u ženskom sportu generalno, a ti ćeš mi reći kakva je situacija sa vaterpolom, dolazak stranaca menja stvari na bolje, odnosno povećava i kvalitet same lige i menja dosta stvari unutar tima i sve izgleda drugačije. Sa tim i reci, evo, Ana je tu već 2 sezone. Kakvo je tvoje iskustvo direktno sa tim i šta misliš generalno o tome, koji je tvoj stav?
Pa dovođenje stranaca znači automatski da ti želiš da podigneš svoj tim na neki veći nivo, jer ti njega kada dovedeš, to je njegov posao, on je plaćen za to i on radi. Opet kažem, nije samo posao. Bitno je da je taj stranac koji je doveden, da od njega ostale devojčice koje su mlađe mogu da nauče nešto od te osobe.
Da.
Recimo evo Ana, primjer Ane, ona zaista ima bogatu karijeru, bila je člana nacionalnog tima Grčke, opet znamo da je Grčka u ženskom vaterpolu na zavidnom nivou, tako da svakako je čast i trenirati sa njom i učiti od nje. I eto, opet kažem, samo 2 kluba u Srbiji trenutno što se ženskog vaterpola tiče mogu sebi da priušte da dovedu strance. Što je ona rekla, ne treba samo dovesti stranca u klub, treba i naše igračice podići na neki viši nivo, u smislu raditi više, dati im neku motivaciju da napreduju. Tako da eto, nadam se da ćemo stvarno u budućnosti uspjeti da to podignemo na neki viši nivo, jer smatram da imamo dosta talentovanih devojčica. Evo, baš juče ujutru sam imala informaciju da saznam da u Beču ima 30 malih devojčica koje su počele da se bave vaterpolom, tako da oni će kroz par godina sigurno pokazati svoj talenat i
biti vaše naslednice možda. Da, i što u nacionalnom timu, što po klubovima. Da. Ana, we were speaking about how huge the impact of foreign players is on women sport in general, but also in women water polo. How do you feel about that? Are you aware of the fact how big impact you have on the team and also on the whole domestic league and Dunav Liga?
To be honest, I don't feel like foreigner here. That's very nice because I'm feeling always like I'm home. It doesn't matter that it's totally different the way that we were working or the level. I'm not talking about it. I don't feel like, the foreigner. So I feel that I'm helping not for the games and about, the league. I think that I help a little bit the way that the trainings are, happening daily. And
that's what we just said. So
okay.
I said about you.
Okay.
So we have the same feeling.
I love to talk with girls. I love to share not my knowledge. You know what I mean? If I understand that something is wrong, to give my advice, and if my advice is, gonna happen, not at the same moment, in a week or month or whatever, for me this is amazing. Because whenever I was younger, whenever I was cooperating with older girls, and if they were foreigners, I was asking a lot of things. I was trying, to take whatever I could. So yes, I'm feeling that I'm helping because we are friends with everyone, and some of my teammates are like 10 years younger than me. That freaks me out sometimes. But from the other hand, yes, it's really beautiful when somebody's coming, after 1 week. I told her before that, Anna, do you know what? That works. I tried it, I made it, and it works. So yes, I really love this, and that doesn't mean that coaches are not giving the right orders or something, but it's different sometimes when you're inside the water to say your opinion. Yes, that's it. And of course, at every game I'm giving my 100% and all of my power and my strength. I have on my mind what I have to do. I'm trying to hear coach, because when you're playing and you're inside the water, a lot of people cannot hear very good. So yes, I'm trying to help in every situation.
Yeah. By the way, you've got so many questions from those young girls from your team. You will see.
We can wait.
Yeah, you will see at the end of the show.
I cannot wait. Yes.
You told that you don't feel as foreigner here in Belgrade, but not only in terms of water polo inside the swimming pool, but also outside the swimming pool. What do you mean by that? Do you mean about living life here, going to go for a coffee, to go for good food or something? And how do you feel in streets of Belgrade?
Of course I'm going out. And wherever I'm going, I don't know how, you will tell me. They can understand my pronunciation and my accent.
Oh, really?
I'm Greek, first of all. So every time people are like, Gritska. And I'm like, da. Yes, I am. So, I'm feeling like whenever people are realizing that I'm Greek, it's, they're more lovely with me. And I'm like, okay, yes, I am. But always that was like that. Okay, some exceptions, you know, but in supermarkets, in coffee places, in restaurants, everywhere. My teammates, my coaches, everybody is with me like I was, from day one. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never felt anything negative for this thing, really.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
But that's how we feel in Greece also. It's pretty much the same thing. And Vanja can tell that to us because she used to be your guest a few times in Greece, right? So we can speak a little bit in English, Vanja, because this is something that Ana will be interested in. So how did you feel in Greece as Ana's guest? And
like Ana feel here, like I'm home. They accept me very good. I like the city. I can live there, so maybe I can see
yourself in the future.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect.
I like the sea, so I'm a different person when I'm near the beach, and so I'm enjoying.
Yeah, we will speak a lot about water polo in this show, but right now I want to speak more about you guys, about your relations, not only between you two, but also between other girls in the team. So, Ana, you told me before we started to film this conversation that you and Vanja are like sisters. In just 2 years, like this is your second season here, right? Yeah.
And to be honest, that it's not happening easy to me. I was playing 12, 14 years in Greece. I have only one best friend from water polo. And that is okay. I'm choosing, They don't choose me, usually. I choose. So whenever that happens, I'm very happy and I know that it's real. So, okay, I made mistakes when I was younger, but that doesn't mean that
everyone.
We cannot have, these moments. So yes, I think that it's like a puzzle, She was thinking something, I was thinking something almost same, with the same way, and that happened. And I'm really happy about it because it's not very, very easy to have a best friend from different country because, some basics are different.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but for us, these basics are the same.
And she's speaking Greek with me all the time.
I'm speaking Greek.
Yes.
We are sitting, I'm relaxed, and
does that mean that you're learning Greek or just listening?
No, I'm not.
Randomly listening.
I only know the basic things, but okay.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always like this. Yes. You can continue.
And she was watching one Greek series, and the next day she was like, I know this word, I know this word, I like this word, I will use this word. So yes, okay, she will learn.
Yeah. So Vanja, do you know how to order an octopus in a restaurant in Greece?
No octopus, but I can order a coffee.
Okay.
And we don't order octopus because they have emotional IQ. So we really have it.
Yeah, okay.
She only teach me how to order coffee, to say my name.
Can we hear that on Greece?
It will be Yasas,
Hello.
Telo, Ένα καφέ μεγάλα παρακαλώ.
Bravo.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Do you know how to order coffee in Serbian? Okay. Don't even
I know. If I think now, I know. But, sometimes I don't focus. I'm relaxed. I'm ordering my, can I please have a cappuccino? Yeah. And the cappuccino is coming.
She understands everything, but she is a little bit scared to speak Serbian.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm lazy, sure. I think.
Yeah. Okay. I need to say that it's really nice to see this kind of relations between two girls included in sport, in water polo. Because, there is, I would say, you were breaking the boundaries now about women's sport in general, because there is always, people who think that, girls are jealous, too much jealous in sport, or it's too difficult to coach, for example, a women team in every other sport, in basketball also or something.
It's also easy to ours.
Yeah. But this kind of relations are telling us something more about women's sport, that there is also emotion included in that part of being together outside the court, not only on the court. So that's amazing. Thank you for that. Thank you for sharing that with us. Vanja, vratila bih se malo na ove vaterpolo stvari pre nego što nastavimo sa ovim emotivnim. Da, meni je prijao ovaj deo da ne pričamo samo o rezultatima, ali voljela bih da spomenemo i to. Jedan lep moment se desio za vaterpolo klub Crvena zvezda, jedna mala proslava, u pitanju je 10 godina postojanja kluba, je li tako?
Tako je, proslavili smo, čini mi se, prošle nedelje, 10 godina kluba.
Kako je to prošlo? Kako je izgledala proslava?
Pa bilo je lepo. Proslavili smo to u okviru našeg kluba. Došli su svi ljudi koji prate ženski vaterpolo od samog početka. Ja nisam bila član od samog osnivanja vaterpolo kluba Crvena zvezda. Došla sam nakon 3. sezone. Ali eto, kao da sam bila od početka tu. Zaista je predivno. Posljednje 4 sezone Dragana Ivković i Ivana Ćorović vode Crvenu zvezdu i eto, tako, mislim da smatram da vode na visokom nivou. Neke stvari bi trebalo promeniti, ali o tom potom, što bi se reklo.
Da. Koliko se stvari promenilo u ovom periodu dok si ti u klubu? Koliko se stvari promenilo na bolje i šta misliš da može malo brže da se menja? Ne samo kada je reč o tom prvom timu čiji si ti deo, već i generalno o samom funkcionisanju kluba. Posebno tu mislim i na neke mlade devojke koje treba možda da vas naslede jednog dana.
Jeste. Što se mene tiče, smatram da naš klub treba da bude brojniji. Mislim da treba da se napravi neka malo bolja reklama, da se ženski sport, konkretno ženski vaterpolo, afirmiše na neki viši nivo, jer nas treba neko naslediti. Tako da sada je pravi trenutak da devojčice dođu, da treniraju, da vide kako je to. Tako da je potrebna neka malo veća reklama kojom bi se motivisale te devojčice da dođu.
Pričaš o bazi devojčica na koju bi klub mogao da se osloni u budućnosti.
Mi već imamo, Zvezda ima bazu, to je Taž 2000, Ivana radi sa njima, ima dosta talentovanih devojčica, ali ja uvek smatram da može više. Ako ih ima 20, što ih ne bi imalo 40. Tako da smatram da bi mi mogli da se pozabavimo tom nekom većom reklamom kako bi ih doveli. Opet kažem, mi treba da napravimo i neke rezultate da bi se i čulo za nas da ženski vaterpolo postoji, jer većina ljudi ovde u Srbiji kad kažem da treniram ženski vaterpolo, ja nisam ni čuo da to postoji, tako da eto, smatram da mi treba da napravimo neki projekat kojim ćemo ostvariti neki malo veći rezultat i kojim ćemo privući u suštini devojčice da budu što brojni. Da. Pa mi stalno pričamo o tome ovde i kroz sve naše emisije, ne samo, i čak i kada imamo goste koji su muškarci, mi se trudimo da makar spomenemo ženski vaterpolo. I čini mi se da si sad rekla jednu suštinu, ne znam koliko si bila svesna toga, da, jesu rezultati nešto što će privući veliki broj dece generalno, i dečaka i devojčica, ali hajde prvo da se pozabavimo ovim delom da ne može da nam naiđe osoba koja će nam reći ja nisam ni čuo da to postoji u našem gradu. To je čini mi se veći problem. Kao hajde prvo da uradimo sve što je do nas, a onda ćemo usput naravno da pravimo i rezultat koji svi vi želite. Mislim, to je neminovno i radite na tome svakog dana i kroz treninge, ne samo kroz utakmice. Šta bi rekla sada, evo imaš priliku da iskoristiš koliko god želiš javnog prostora, da ubediš ili da pozoveš neku mladu devojčicu ili njene roditelje da je dovedu na prvi trening vaterpola ili plivanja. Uključit ćemo i plivanje, slažeš se da je to dobar početak? Da, slažem se. Pa ja bi iskreno da vam kažem uvela u osnovne škole da plivanje bude nešto što svako dete mora da zna. I onda samim dolaskom na bazen dete može da izabere da li će trenirati plivanje ili vaterpolo. I onda bi nam to nekako bila možda najbolja baza da mi njima direktno pokažemo u bazenu kako to izgleda. Jer ovako pričajući mislim da ne možemo da napravimo puno. Ja mogu sada da ispričam bajku neku, ali dok dete ne dođe na bazen i vidi kako sve to izgleda, nije jednostavno isto. Tako da eto, možda kad bi se uvelo nešto kao obavezno da svako dete dođe na bazen, vidi da li mu se to dopada, mislim da bi tako i povećali neku masovnost i što se plivanja tiče i vaterpola.
Da. Pa sigurno sam da bi jedan čas fizičkog mogao da se iskoristi na dovođenje dece.
Barem jedan čas, pa ti nakon tog jednog časa možeš odlučiti da li želiš da nastaviš ili ne želiš. Tako da mislim da ne znam koliko mi sa 5 bazena u Beogradu imamo uopšte mogućnost za tako nešto, ali možda opet kažem u budućnosti se nešto novo otvori pa ostvarimo i taj neki cilj.
Da. Ali dobra ideja i čini mi se da mislim naravno kad nešto želiš ostvarit ćeš, kad ne želiš sigurno ćeš naći izgovor.
Tako je.
Ali čini mi se, zvuči mi kao vrlo, vrlo ostvarivo.
Pa drugačije nešto.
Da. Nije ono kao sad dođemo podelimo flajere i ajde sad vi pročitajte to u kući sa mamom i tatom, nego je ovo ipak nešto što bi moglo da se vidi uživo.
A da, i sada većina ljudi znamo kad god dobijemo neki flajer, ja ga prva ne čitam. Tako da, mislim, možda ja ne spadam u tu većinu koja čitaju, ali generalno ja ih ne čitam, pa onda je to...
Da. Ana, the main topic now is about younger girls, how to attract them to go to swimming or to water polo. What would you say to some young girl to come to try those kind of sports, or to her parents?
First of all, when I was a kid, I was feeling that water is very attractive, you know. So firstly, they will never be sweating because water is around, so this is a plus for me. Okay, to be honest, they can come to enjoy, to play. Water polo specific is a sport game that you are included in a team. You are not alone. If, for example, it's not your day, probably it will be your teammate's day, and you will just help a little bit the situation. You can share your problems. You can share everything, you know. I was a swimmer, and when I became a water polo player, I realized the difference. Because really, the problems are being shared to everyone. I don't know if you understand. Okay, you can have a problem about you or about something specific, but if it's something for the team, everybody has a part. Yeah. So yes, I can say to girls that they can come. They can help a lot the situation here in Serbia, because not a lot of girls are playing water polo. They can be better and better, because right now they don't have huge competition, you know. And they have also some pluses, I think, from government if they have some success or something. So this is also something very big that they can make it, you know.
Yeah, that can motivate you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, of course, until there you have to work a lot, but...
Yeah, we were speaking about the main motivation for some kids that were not able to try the swimming or water polo by now. So would you like to be a part of that kind of, you know, animation for those kids? Would you love to try something with them inside the pool, to show something to them, or to try to speak with them inside the pool and to tell them this is, you know, this is your opportunity to become this kind of player or this kind of player, to give them the ball to try some moves or something inside the pool? Would you like to have that kind of experience inside the pool?
Of course. I love kids. At the future I want to work with kids. And every summer I'm working with kids, because I'm doing some summer camps in Athens, and I was always trying to see what and who is talented and what. I didn't do it because I'm a talent, you know, trying to find, but the point is that my eye immediately was going like, good legs, good technique to swimming, powerful shoulder.
So it's also helpful for you as a player, right?
Of course it is, and I would love to share whatever I can with everyone.
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess everyone that has to hear this message, just bring those kids to a swimming pool, right?
Of course, of course.
So you mentioned how you started to play water polo from swimming to the team sport, but how everything started between you and sport in general. Is it a family thing or something else?
Yes, it is a very family thing. My dad was water polo player, and after my brother is 7 years older than me, so I was like a girl with an older brother, and whatever he was doing, I was copying. I was never playing with dolls. I was never playing with pink things. Nothing was pink. Everything was whatever Fotis was. Yeah. So I was following everywhere, and he was very protective, never like go away or something. So yes, he played water polo. I was swimmer, and I said one day with my dad, I want to try. And he said, okay, let's go. And I did it. It was much easier than, being, let's say, a runner, because my base on swimming was great. I was 12 years old when I started. And my improvement was really fast, because I think swimming helped me.
Yeah.
And yes.
Perfect. Yeah. As I know, I heard about Vanja's story that actually it's totally different from yours.
Yeah.
She has to run away like from her home as crazy to go to the first practice. So Vanja will tell us her story now. You can speak on Serbian or whatever you like.
I will.
Yeah.
Pa ništa, ja kad sam bila mala, mi smo prvo počeli sa judom. Nama je otac judista i to se podrazumevalo da brat i ja, stari isto, idemo na judo. I sad, meni to nije bilo uopšte interesantno. Ja sam bila toliko nemirna na treninzima da su me non stop izbacivali. Bila sam nestašno dete jednostavno i onda sam probala sve žive sportove, košarku, odbojku, tenis. I jedan dan moja komšinica, to jest moja najbolja drugarica, ona je krenula na plivanje i sve što su oni radili morala sam i ja da probam, jer znate kad ste već mali pa šta radi tvoja najbolja drugarica, moraš i ti. I izrazila sam želju da želim da idem da plivam. I mama je rekla, ok, sine, sačekat ćemo da bude lepše vrijeme pa ćeš onda ići na bazen, nije ti daleko od kuće, sačekaj još malo, međutim ja nisam mogla da čekam i ja sam
daleko je bilo
pobegla jedan dan od kuće, otišla na bazen i jednostavno tamo sam se pronašla, trenirala sa 9 godina, kasno sam ja naučila da plivam, počela sam plivanje perajima, bavila sam se do svoje 18. godine, sa 17 sam prešla na vaterpolo, tako da eto, i nisam pogrešila.
Da. Koja je bila glavna razlika između plivanja i vaterpola? Bože, počela sam mešam jezike. Za tebe lično, taj prvi neki vaterpolo trening koji si doživala, šta si rekla o sebi u glavi, ovo je stvarno bolje za mene ili želim ovo?
Pa bilo mi je totalno drugačije. Do tada sam bila samostalna, nije timski sport, plivanje je, ti si individualac. Tako da otišla sam na vaterpolo i bilo mi je čudno drugačije, koristi se lopta, neke druge aktivnosti su uključene, a opet je u vodi. Ja vodu obožavam jednostavno, kao da je to moje prirodno stanište. Tako da bilo mi interesantno od prvog treninga. Ja sam počela kao igrač, pa sam nakon nekog vremena postala golman i eto, ostala sam, ovo je 11. godina.
Da, znači baš ti se dopalo, tako zvuči. Da. Dobro je što nisi sačekala to leta za prvi trening, ko zna kuda bi ti to odvelo u međuvremenu.
Mislim da ne bi ušla u bazen, da nisam otišla taj dan.
Da. Vanja told that like water is her natural environment, you know. How do you feel inside the water, especially when you are not on the game or on the practices? I'm speaking about informal being in water, like during the summer holidays and things like that. Do you do something that differently, like that you don't have chance to do on practices or on games? Do you go diving or something else? Do you like those kind of things?
Yes. Okay. My home in Athens is in front of the sea almost. So I raised in an environment close to the sea. You open your window, your balcony. Yeah. Yes, the view is this.
Amazing.
So yes, for me and for now, this is the biggest problem, that I don't have the sea, even to see the sea. Okay, and yes, it's, I think ground is not my natural place. I think water is where I was, born, I don't know. Around summers, yes, of course, I'm trying a lot of things, ski, wakeboard, I'm diving, not with the equipment, for fishing or for everything. I'm not afraid of the sea. So, that gives me the opportunity to explore it. Because, yes, it is dangerous. I know the dangers. I'm not doing something, over the limit. But, my dream is to buy a boat, to go somewhere far, in a Greek island or wherever, just to be an island and, do that.
So that's the plan after playing career, right?
If I'm enough rich, to have all of these. Yes, because, okay, it's not easy.
Yeah.
You have to combine it with something serious. But of course, yes. And my vocations are like this. I don't care about party or about
being in
clothes,
a city.
My hair, I don't care. I just want to rest and eat good, swim in amazing waters, and that's it.
And to be on a seaside.
Yes.
Vanja, daleko je kraj karijere i nećemo puno da se vraćamo na to, ali spomenula je Ana tu kombinaciju da radiš nešto i da budeš deo onoga što voliš, odnosno u ovom slučaju to za vas i dalje vaterpolo. Ti uspevaš da izbalansiraš upravo između posla i bavljenja sportom na, ajde da kažem, nekom najviše mogućem nivou sada koji možeš da zamisliš. Kako to uspevaš i ako hoćeš da nam otkriješ malo čime se to baviš kada nije vaterpolo u pitanju?
Hoću, naravno. Ja radim u svetu mode, radim kao asistent i organizator za odnose sa javnošću za jednu dizajnerku, tako da moda je nešto što sam od uvek voljela da radim i da se bavim time, tako da eto nekako sam uspela da uskladim, imam tu sreću da mogu da uskladim i da treniram i da radim. Jeste mi dan popunjen od jutra do mraka, ali eto ja uživam u tom, jednostavno radim dve stvari koje najviše volim. Tako da to je, ponekad je teško kad imamo obaveze putovanja, ja ne mogu da uskladim nikako posao i onda moram da budem na telefonu 24 sata, ali ovo vreme je tako jednostavno da su svi non stop na telefonu, tako da je to nekako neka navika, pa mi ne dođe teško.
Da, moram da vas pohvalim, obe ste ostavile telefon tamo na drugom stolu iza kamera, kažete da vam ne treba apsolutno tokom snimanja, da ste skroz posvećene, što za mene nije slučaj, da je meni pola posla u telefonu, tako da mi je to opravdanje.
Iskreno, meni je ovo odmor od telefona.
Dobro je, da smo mi nekome odmor, to je lepo čuti. Hoćeš da nam otkriješ kako je krenula ljubav prema modi? Ajde, rekli smo za vaterpolo da si se za to onako sama izborila trčeći na prvi trening, a ljubav prema modi je od mame, je li tako?
Da, ljubav prema modi je od mame. Moja mama je bila manekinka, u to vreme Jugoslavija, da. Tako da eto ona nekako kad smo bili mali izgradila nam je taj neki stil oblačenja i brat i ja isto imamo te neke afinitete prema modi, tako da pratimo, uživamo u lepom oblačenju, ali ne da nam to stvara neki pritisak da smo opterećeni kako smo obučeni, nego jednostavno to smo mi.
Neka vrsta uživanja.
Jest. Ja jednostavno uživam da se lepo obučem, da pratim šta se dešava i nadam se, mislim sad trenutno i učim o tome da ću se ostvariti u svetu dizajna, tako da ima vremena i za to.
Da, super. Nadam se da ćemo i mi uživati u tvojim dizajnerskim sposobnostima.
Nadam se.
A rekla si da voliš uvek i kad odeš na trening da pomalo povedeš računa o tome, da to nije nikad samo trenerka, majica i tako dalje.
Volim i da mi je u teretani sve upareno.
Šta voliš da dodaš ili neki detalj imaš?
Pa nemam neki svoj lični pečat, ali jednostavno dobijem i razne kritike, recimo u nacionalnom timu. Pronaći će se dve devojke koje stalno komentarišu da ja moram da dođem u istim bojama, da je to sve plavo ili roze. Mislim, to su stvarno nebitne stvari, ali eto, ja to tako nesvesno možda radim, tako da je to...
Ali dobro, ako utiče na tvoju psihu i smirujete, to je onda nešto što ti vjerovatno donosi neki rezultat.
Jednostavno je to tako u meni i ja...
Da. Uživaš jednostavno, da.
We are talking about
hobbies,
fashion.
about fashion, yeah. So Ana, what is your hobby outside the water polo?
Okay.
Now it's your 5 minutes.
It's your time.
Okay. First of all, I was studying. Now I'm here, so I cannot finish. But I'm planning to do. With my university, my school is psychology. So I have only 3 lessons. I will pass them and I will take my degree. But the last 1 year and a half, I'm addicted with a new hobby. I found it here in Belgrade, and I'm making jewelry by clay, polymer clay.
Really? Yeah.
Yes. And right now, I'm much better than last year, and I'm in love with this. It's my stress out thing around the day. I'm not obligated to do it every day. I'm not obligated, to, if I want, I can stay home to do it 24 hours. But, it's really, I like the result. My friends also, my family also, and I'm thinking to make it a small business.
She will.
Yeah.
She will, because she's so talented.
And Vanja can be your assistant too. So
she will be 100%. And because I don't have this part with social media, with photos, all of this. So yes, she will do it. I don't care. Take the stuff, do whatever you want.
I have experience now with social media and everything.
Always I had one thing in my life. I had the wish to create, and when that happens, I'm like, I cannot stop myself. I was making sometimes jewelry, but with beads or something more complicated. And when I need to do it, I'm going home, I'm out for coffee or something, and in my mind I have that I want to go back to create. It's
that's
that
a good feeling.
moment. Yes, it is. So sometimes you are psycho, you know?
A little bit, but that's also okay. We can live with that.
Yes.
So you have the whole equipment in your home, right?
Whole equipment.
Did you start with some workshops to go somewhere to learn?
No.
Oh,
nothing.
Really?
Nothing alone.
I was just watching some videos, in like reels. You cannot see, the steps.
The whole procedure. Yes.
But I realized the way, and I figured it out alone. And now I'm almost whatever I'm making, it's my own color recipes. It's nothing prepared. It's a huge story, but I'm so happy about it because I like the result. It's a lot of work to make one thing. It needs a lot of time, a lot of procedure, a lot. But at the end, I'm so happy and I'm proud.
Yeah, it sounds perfect. I want to be the first buyer.
Super, I will say.
You need to show her.
I'm a lucky guy for that. So if I buy first, everything will go perfect.
She said the same.
Really? Yeah. We should work together. Vanja, jel bi radila kao volonter za Anu?
Naravno, uvek. Mnogo je talentovana i ja sam se oduševila kad sam videla, uopšte nisam imala predstavu da od gline može da se napravi.
Da.
Tako nešto, tako da svaka je čast, zaista.
She said that she's okay with volunteering for you, so you don't have to pay anything.
I can work for free.
Ok, hoćemo da presečemo. Ajde proverimo prvo sa našim kolegom Miksom je li stiglo video pitanje. Ja nisam gledala u telefon Miksa. Ako nije, mi ćemo nastaviti dalje. Ajde.
Sad.
Zdravo svima. Dan, pozdrav za sve slušalce podcasta. Imamo par pitanja za Vanju i Anu. Prvo pitanje za Vanju. Ko je bolji vozač, Iva ili ja, i s kim više voli da se vozi? And the next question is for Ana. When will you learn to make sarma and when is going to be the dinner? I posljednje pitanje je zajedničko. Vanja, molim te prevedi Ani. Koji su vam novi, ispričajte nam događaj u Novom Sadu i koje ste nove imali cimere i da vam pomogne malo, mislim na la kukorači. Ćao!
Gde ja skazala?
Ok, ja se nadam da ste zapamtile prvo sva pitanja, bile su toliko nestrpljive da sve postave u isto vreme, tako da, Vanja, hoćeš ti da kreneš?
Da, prvo pitanje je bilo ko je bolji vozač, Iva ili Hića. Pa obe su po meni sjajni vozači, sad, pošto ja ne vozim, nekad me Hristina pokupi pošto sam je usput, pa me odveze do treninga, nekad me Iva vrati, tako da svaka vam čast, obe su za mene sjajni vozači. Što se tiče now you can answer to your question about Sarma, and then we will...
Okay. I'm in love with Sarma. Whenever I can find, I'm eating, I don't know, 6-7 pieces, as much as I can until explosion. And her mom is making the best, okay? And I'm making the Greek way. So it's, I think I can do it, but I know now that it's not a good period because it's more hot, the weather and blah, blah, blah. But I will, and I will bring you to try.
Oh, perfect. I want to try that too. Not only the Germany. And the last one was for both. Vanja, možeš da prevedeš, ajde, dobila si naređenje od sa igračica.
The third question is they ask us for our guests last year in Novi Sad. Ok, mogu na srpskom?
Može, naravno, objasni nam prvo.
First time, ok. Pa bili smo na turniru, čini mi se da je bila Dunav liga i Ana i ja smo bili smešteni u nekoj sobi, međutim bio je drveni zid i iz tog drvenog zida čini mi se su bile 2 buba švabe i ja sad nisam mogla da se setim kako se na engleskom kaže buba švaba i ja znam na španskom.
Na španskom, da. Svi znamo na španskom. Da.
I ja sam krenula da vrištim la kukaraća i onda je to ostalo to tako, tu noć nismo ni spavali, naravno, zato što ja se insekata mnogo plašim, a i Ana isto, tako da može vam i ona reći na engleskom sad.
Did you understand what Vanja said?
Almost.
Yeah, okay.
Almost, because I'm still, in pain about this story. Okay. The funny part is that when she saw the first insect, because it was not only one, believe me, family, huge family, she was screaming like cucaracha and her legs, it was like this. And I felt that I'm in a Mexican cheap production series. I was crying from tears by laughing, and then we wanted to cry so much by fear, by fear, because we didn't sleep at this moment. We were feeling that we are hearing them. I don't know if it's possible.
Yes, it's possible. In our case, everything is possible.
Okay. Yeah, I would die inside that room, for sure. Yeah, I'm that kind of person. Vanja, jedno pitanje za tebe. Kada ćeš konačno izbaciti svoju prvu kolekciju? I da li i dalje stoji dogovor da je Švec jedan od modela?
Naravno.
To je pitanje od nje u stvari.
Da, od Anje Švece. Ovom prilikom želim da je pozdravim. Naravno, Anja, za tebe se sprema jedna posebna kolekcija. Nadam se kroz 1-2 i ti ćeš biti moje zaštitno lice te kolekcije.
Da, eto, obećanje jedno javno, sad pazi što si rekla. Da. Nastavit ćemo sigurno sa pitanjima sa društvenih mreža. Ja moram da kažem, čim smo objavili onaj prvi story gde mogu da se postave pitanja i da krenu da stižu, prvo istog sekunda je stiglo 1-2-3 pitanja, ali bukvalno mislim da su vaše saigračice čekale da mi to objavimo, da ono što pre pošalju šta imaju. I ne samo one, svi sveta vaterpola, i mislim, ja lično na svom Instagramu i svojim društvenim mrežama nisam dobila više pitanja nego sada, tako da bit će zanimljivo. I moram da kažem, mislim da je ovo jedna potpuno ženska emisija. Pavle, izvini, ali Pavle je bio samo posrednik, tako da je prenosio te i poruke i pitanja i video poruke, ali Aleksandra, naša draga, koju hvalimo svaku emisiju, nam je i sada mnogo pomogla i slušala neke vaše intervjue i priče od ranije i sve to sklopila i poslala nam gomilu pitanja, tako da ja stvarno uživam i onaj strah što sam imala na početku sada više ne postoji, tako da hvala vam na tome.
Drago nam je.
Da. Vanja, s tobom sam malo pričala pre ovog razgovora o ženskom vaterpolu generalno, o problemima koje on nosi sa sobom. Mi neretko pričamo o tome, a trudimo se da opet nekako ostavimo neku dozu optimizma, da će stvari ići na bolje i da stvari idu na bolje, da ima tu nekih pomaka koji možda dešavaju malo sporije nego što bismo svi mi želeli. Tako da moram i sa tobom da otvorim tu temu. Ajde ti nam reci sad kako vidi ženski vaterpolo, u kom je stanju u smislu finansijskom, pa onda to vuče i onaj organizacioni deo, čime se to možda bave treneri, a ne bi trebalo, a ipak se bave u klubovima jer nema dovoljno prostora da se zaposli još neko. Kako ga ti vidiš u tom marketinškom smislu, u smislu ispraćenosti ženskog vaterpola i naravno pričat ćemo i o rešenjima, ali hajde prvo ovo, pošto je malo teška i široka tema.
Jest. Ovo je zaista jedna teška tema trenutno, jer smatram da je ženski vaterpolo stavljeno u neki zapečak, to jest totalno na stranu, ali ne samo ženski vaterpolo, generalno i ženski sport u Srbiji. Ti u ovoj zemlji moraš da napraviš neki rezultat da bi se za tebe pročulo i da bi dobio neke druge mogućnosti da nešto napraviš u budućnosti. Jako je teško od nule početi, toga smo svi svesni, ali eto, što se ženskog vaterpola tiče, mislim da smo stavljeni na stranu, da su potrebne neke promene. Apropo toga što ste rekli da se trener bavi svim i svačim. Recimo, ako si trener u ovoj zemlji, ti se baviš i administracijom i organizacijom prevoza za utakmice, kao što smo i pričali pre ove emisije.
Pa evo znaju, sigurno treneri znaju bolje od nas. Čak i neki treneri prvih timova muških se bave dosta administrativnim stvarima u mlađim kategorijama.
Tako je. Smatram da trener kao trener mora da se posveti svom timu i da sa strane ima ljude koji će za njega obavljati te neke sporedne poslove. I da
se ne bave registracijom novih igrača i takvim stvarima.
Tako je, da ne stavlja svoj fokus na te neke stvari koje nisu primarne. Jer svaki trener se jednostavno mora posvetiti svakom igraču u svom timu, jer samim tim to dovodi do nekih većih rezultata. Tako da koliko znamo, svi uspešni klubovi iza sebe imaju celokupan tim ljudi koji radi za njih određene poslove, tako da eto, možda će se to jednog dana, opet kažem, promeniti. Ja stalno pričam o nekim promenama u ovoj emisiji, jer jednostavno nismo zadovoljni. Mi ne postižemo rezultate jer smatram da se nekako radi sve, pa reći ću iskreno, s brda s dola. Sve je nekako blizu nekog takmičenja, imaš mesec dana da se spremiš za ovo, jednostavno imaš budžet koji ti odobrava samo mesec dana pripreme za tako nešto. Opet smatram da da napravimo neki rezultat, moramo da jednostavno posvetimo godinu, dve, da se sa 8. mesta pomerimo na 6. 7. Ne da imamo odmah neke ambicije ka 1., 2., 3. mestu, nego da idemo korak po korak. Znači da se prave neki planovi koji će ti omogućiti da se pomeraš svake godine za 1 mesto ili eventualno 2. Tako, kad budemo uradili, kad budemo napravili tako neki projekat, smatram da ćemo moći da napravimo nešto. I smatram još jednu stvar, da treba da se da prostora svim igračicama u svim klubovima, da se pred, recimo za nacionalni tim, kada se organizuju pripreme, smatram da svaka devojka iz svakog kluba treba da dobije svojih 5 minuta, da se organizuju testovi, pa ona koja bude bila kvalifikovana i koja pokazuje određene kvalitete, ona treba da nastavi da radi. Jer takođe i ta brojnost je ovde problem, jer nismo brojne i nažalost naši treneri ne mogu da računaju na 50 igračica kao u zemljama kao što su Španija, Mađarska, Italija. Oni jednostavno imaju toliki krug i od tih 50 igračica izabrati 13 je jako teško, jer su sve jako kvalitetne i talentovane. Tako da eto, u budućnosti imamo jako talentovanu decu, tako da nadam se da će oni imati malo teži zadatak, ne od 18 igračica i da izaberu, nego od 50.
Da se takmiče međusobno malo, da, to bi bilo lepo vidjeti tu zdravu konkurenciju među njima i da znaju zašto se bore za neko mesto.
Tako je.
Sad si otvorila mnogo tema, imala sam onako baš dosta potpitanja u glavi dok si sve ovo pričala. Nekako imam utisak, pričali smo već o toj animiranju nove neke dece da priđu plivanju i vaterpolu i tim vodenim sportovima generalno. I očekuje se od vas da vi to njima promovišete na najbolji mogući način, a to mislim rezultatima.
Jeste.
Međutim, da bi se do tog rezultata došlo, nešto pre toga mora da se napravi dobro, da bi te devojke, baš kako ti kažeš, ne bi imale mesec dana da se pripremaju za nešto, nego malo više.
Jeste, mora ta kontinuiranost. Jednostavno mora da se radi da bi se došlo do rezultata.
Ovako se očekuje da jedna generacija vaterpolistkinja u ovom slučaju napravi rezultat kao nijotkuda, da bi se pokrenuo taj magični ciklus animacije dalje dece i tako dalje. Ja ću uzeti primjer opet meni bliske i drage ženske košarke, gde su devojke napravile neverovatan niz rezultata na velikim takmičenjima, pa sada imamo taj oslonac u smislu devojčica će videti neku Sonju Petrović, Jelenu Brooks i tako dalje i reći će ja želim mama da treniram košarku, ali čini mi se da ni njima nije bilo dato nešto sad mnogo paze i osnova i vremena, priprema i tako dalje, nego je bukvalno bilo pravo nijotkuda i sad kao ajdemo nekako da nastavimo to, jer onda si već u obavezi da na velikim takmičenjima praviš velike rezultate. A čini mi se da bi jedno moglo da krene i ovim drugim putem, odnosno ajde prvo da damo šansu, pa onda upravo i to što ti kažeš, možda je pametno da kada si 8. razmišljaš o nekom 6., 5. mestu sledeće sezone, a ne da razmišljaš o prvom, pa ako budeš drugi onda to shvataš kao neuspeh. A zapravo je ogroman uspeh od 6 mesta.
Da, treba ići korak po korak. Opet razlika između košarke i ženskog vaterpola, opet košarka je dosta uspešna.
Popularnija, slažem se.
Jeste. I dosta tih igračica igra u Evropi, tako da igraju mnogo jača takmičenja i mogu se na adekvatan način spremiti za nacionalni tim. Nažalost, mi nemamo puno klubova. Sada trenutno ovu sezonu imamo 8. 4 tima su jako mlada, nemaju iskustva, tako da nisu nam neka paralela za igranje za neko veće i jače takmičenje. Tako da je to...
I njih treba ohrabriti. Da, to je bitno u stvari, da oni ostanu i da se priključi još timova.
Jedna stvar o kojoj niko ne priča jeste to da u zemljama koje su uspešne u ženskom vaterpolu, njima je škola regulisana sa sportom, tako da oni imaju te neke škole koje jednostavno opravdavaju to što se oni toliko treniraju i samim tim raspored im je takav da posle treninga odlaze u školu, završavaju na vrijeme da mogu završe sve svoje obaveze. Ovde nije tako. Ovde imamo dosta devojaka koje studiraju i kojima je jako teško da usklade svoje univerzitetske obaveze sa treninzima i često odustaju. Tako da eto, kad bi moglo nekako i da se napravi taj neki sistem da profesionalni sportisti imaju neke privilegije u smislu da ne moraju da budu baš u tom roku na kolokvijumu ili nešto tako, to bi bilo idealno.
Da. Ana, we started a huge topic about women water polo and all the problems that women water polo actually bring to water polo family and to all of us who are lovers of this sport. Vanja mentioned a few problems of women water polo in general in Serbia, but can you compare some things between Greece and Serbia in those kind of, administrational things, organization, the whole system, maybe financing also, that side is very important. So can you compare those two countries? Because probably in Greece situation is pretty better than in Serbia. So maybe we can use some of those things as an advice or example how to do it in the future.
Yes, I can say that we have right now very big differences, but some years ago we didn't. We had, but not like now. The main problem, I think, and the main reason that these differences are happening is because of money. Yes, it is the main thing. And right now in Greece, in first division, there are, I think, 14 clubs. And until the 8th, and maybe 9 place, the level is really good. I mean, if I have to compare it with what I remember from previous years, like 6-7 years ago, the 9th club sometimes doesn't even exist in Greece, or it was like really bad.
Yeah.
So we have also improvement at the Greek league last few years. But for general, I think that the problem is that we don't have here enough girls. The competition is not that big, so you don't care if you will be better or no, because you don't have enough people to take your position, to take your place, to be better than you in national team or whatever.
So the league is not that competitive as we want to be. Yeah.
It's not, yes, and we can say that until last season, okay, we were three really good teams, but now we are only two, and I'm really sad about it. I prefer to have 10 hard games than 9 hard games, than 1 hard to game, 10 hard game. So yes, I think the problem is that there are no many girls to be better and better every day, to start from zero working on water polo, because okay, right now if you want to be like, let's say, like Greece, like Spain, like Italy, you need, I think, 15-20 years to be like that. But you have to do, a start, because for me, Serbia is the mother of water polo. So many medals in men, so many first places at every competition. Olympics is the biggest. World championships, world leagues, European championships. They are medalists everywhere. So why they didn't give, just 10% of this to the women? They could be amazing, talented girls, big bodies, long hands, legs, But now the mindset is different. You have to work on it. You have to bring more people. You have to show them that if you will become, this is your award. You cannot do it without this. And yes, these these players who are playing abroad, the Serbians, are really good if you can make it to bring them back. To play again for the domestic championship. This will also be really important for improvement at the local championship.
And these things that you just said are also very important for that improvement. So thank you for that. I'm not sure if you're aware of the fact how much is important that you are here and that you are speaking about Serbian water polo and comparing it to others, because it's really a huge topic for all of us, not only girls or you guys or me, but also for everyone who are included in this sport. Also for your coaches, I guess it's going to be easier for them to hear these things from you, not only from other people outside the water polo. They already know, and I think that Zvezda, specific Zvezda, and Dragan and Ivana, they are making a big try to improve it and to bring more people in women water polo, because right now Dejan Savic is with us. He's like a manager, and because we had a personal conversation, he told me his view about women sports generally and specific for water polo, and I think that he has so big wish to help on this. And for my opinion, when I saw him, I was like, okay, he's a living legend.
He's real, and right now he's hugging me, kissing me, and I'm like, no way, no way. So yes, it's really important that this one, for example, is with us. So this is the moment
and he can help us a lot.
And this is the moment, yes, that we have to take advantage, all of us. And I'm talking like a Serbian now. I don't care. We have to improve it. We have to make it better, bigger,
Yeah, wow. Thank you for this story. It gives me goosebumps, really. I'm gonna listen on repeat. The effort needs to be, the whole effort about women water polo and women's sport in general need to be like collective thing, not individual. Not only Dan Savic, not only Ivana or Dragana or you guys, but like we need to make this difference like together.
Exactly.
Vanja, ako hoćeš nešto da dodaš na ovu temu, vidim da si par puta krenula da kažeš.
Slažem se sa Anom, oni su stvarno legende. svi članovi našeg muškog tima koji su osvojili medalje na olimpijadi, osvojili su sve što su mogli da osvoje, da. I zaista je to smatram, ona kaže, kad bi dali barem 10% svog znanja nama, tu neku snagu da napravimo nešto, mislim da bi nam mnogo značilo. Nisam pričala o tome jer je to isto ogromna tema, ali smatram da bi nam dosta pomoglo i ne kažem da nam ne pomažu, ali eto, muški vaterpolo ne bi bio tu bez ženskog, tako da eto, da se nekako možda međusobno bodrimo, mislim da možemo napraviti neke rezultate, a oni nam u tome mogu pomoći jer i oni isto znaju koliko su se borili da dođu do svih ovih rezultata.
Da. Malo ćemo sad da se krenemo na opet ove neformalnije teme, ali vratit ćemo se na ovu. Mislim da je ova neiscrpna, zaista bi nam trebalo još mnogo emisija, a verujem da ćemo ih naročito od ove vaše i sve više posvećivati tim temama. Ana, you have a chance to be in a direct connection with men water polo, not only in these terms that we just spoke about, but also in a personal relation with one of the players of Novi Beograd. It's Agilas Vlahopoulos. We have a chance to watch him here for a second season now, right, in a row. So how that feels and how that looks actually to live with a boy and to be in a relationship with a boy who is a professional athlete in the same sport as you, and do you like it sometimes or maybe not even to speak about water polo in your house?
Okay, the reason that I'm here is Agilos, to be honest, and it's a different story that now I'm, so nice. I came because of him.
But the first decision about coming to Serbia was because of him.
And okay, of course, I would like to do something and don't stay,
Yeah.
I would not come if I was not in Red Star, of course, no. But yes, I think that we talked about also last season.
Yeah.
And yes, in home we will talk about what happened, for example, or if we have something to discuss, but not that much that all of our energy will go there. Because, okay, me also and we are spending a lot of time to the pool, out of home, but not for coffees and lunches, for trainings, for gym, for,
games, yeah.
For games, yes, or for traveling abroad or local. And the thing is that we didn't ever talk about, okay, at home we will not talk, but we don't need it that much, It's we are always talking about our problems or our thoughts if we want to, and after that is done. So for me this is really good because sometimes if you think, for example, these two people, poor people, will talk about sports all day, all night, and no. It's not like this. Even if he or I, if we have a bad result, he will be moody, I will be moody, but it's not forever. Yeah. It will last, 1 hour, 2 hours, 1 day, and then life goes on. Yeah. And he was always like that, and I kept it because he was telling me that, okay, it's over after the pool, everything is done. You're going home, you're a normal person. You cannot, you cannot keep it and destroy your mental health because of one loss or something.
Yeah, I think it's really healthy to have that kind of relation to sport.
Yes.
Yeah. And I know you both, I met you last season when you just came to Belgrade, and we also did the filming of I think it was a New Year's edition for the website of Sport Club or something. And I remember that we spoke about this also, and my main impression was like how healthy it is actually to be a professional athlete and to have that kind of relation to sport and every other hobby that you have. And I know that you guys, both of you, have a lot of other hobbies outside the sport.
Yes.
And one of his is our cars, actually, right? How do you feel about that? Tell us.
Okay, now after almost 3 years, I'm like, it doesn't touch me.
You got used to that.
We can go, out. He can run. I'm not afraid, But okay, he doesn't talk a lot with me because I don't care. I don't care what car I will drive. So he feels that I'm not interested and he's stopping.
Does he allow you to drive his car?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm not afraid. I'm, like I will try to be, focused, not to make not to touch it somewhere. But I'm a good driver, so everything is okay.
No, I think it's about he loves you more than his car, so. Yeah.
Okay, I think he loves me more, but this hobby is his favorite.
Yeah.
But we have common hobbies. Yes, we are playing paddle together, and here and in Greece.
Yeah. Oh, paddle is very popular now in Belgrade.
Yes,
Yeah.
she will teach me to play.
Yeah.
I will. I said I will. But at the beginning, I told her, Vanja, really, I love you, but really? I don't want. I'm so lazy, to start helping you. But okay, I was honest, but I will do it because I love her.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
I need to ask Vanja about Angelo's hobbies, actually, about those cars. Da li si ti imala priliku da sedneš sa njim u kola i kako to izgleda? Je li Ana stvarno dobar vozač?
Yes, Ana is amazing driver. Mogu na srpskom, ajde.
Može.
Ana je odličan vozač. Nisam imala priliku, eto jednom sam pitana, ali nisam ja baš neki veliki fan.
Da, dobro.
Tako da volim da gledam to, ali ne i da učestvujem u tome.
Da, ti nisi vozač, je li tako? Rekla si malo čas.
Da, ja sam položila, imam
imaš vozačku, ali ne voziš.
Ali ne vozim. Nadam se da će ove godine početi.
Tu smo negde, samo što ja nisam još ni položila, ali da, razumem.
Mislim da sve u svoje vrijeme. Kad poželiš da voziš, da ćeš... Ja stvari u suštini sve što poželim u ovom trenutku ja uradim, tako da još uvek ne želim da vozim, tako da možda sledeće godine ili pred kraj ove.
Da. Reci mi koliko si ti uticala, pitala sam već Anu o tom vašem odnosu sestrinskom i prijateljskom van bazena. Koliko si ti uticala na to da se ona, ajde da kažem, i što bolje uklopi i ja se sjećaš nekih momenata koji su bili baš onako presudni za tebe u tom smislu da kažeš da Ana mi je sad stvarno najbolja drugarica iz sveta vaterpola i kako je sve to teklo, to prilagođavanje, vaše upoznavanje, šta vas je spojilo u stvari najviše?
Da, pa ja sam tu sezonu pre nego što sam se vratila u Crvenu zvezdu, igrala sam u Španiji i znala sam kako je biti stranac, nije ni malo lako, tako da ja sam taj prvi trening kad je ona došla, rekla sam je da može da računa na mene za sve što je potrebno, ukoliko ne može da se snađe, ukoliko je problem sa jezikom, da će uvek biti tu za nju i jednostavno smo počeli da se družimo, to je bilo tako spontano, energetski smo se poklopile, eto ona je, kao što je rekla, dešavaju se nekad situacije da ne moramo ništa jedna drugoj da kažemo, samo se pogledamo i već znamo o čemu se radi, ali nismo samo ona i ja tako, ima puno slučajeva u ženskom vaterpolu gde su zaista iskrena prijateljstva i gde samim tim ti taj timski sport pruža neke lepe stvari. I srećna sam što sam se vratila, što sam upoznala nju i što ćemo nastaviti u budućnosti da se družimo.
Anna, do you remember your first contact with Vanja on the first practice?
Oh, yes.
How that looked like?
Okay, when I came... When I came, I was not very, here because we had some problems in Greece, and when I came, it was a little bit late. The season was already started for girls, and when I arrived, she was the only one who was more open to talk, and I was feeling, from the beginning that if I want to ask something now, I will go to this girl. That I forgot her name, of course, because the first time you were saying, but yes. And yes, she showed me from the first minute that I'm open for you to tell me, and that day by day changed, and we became really close, and we were talking every day to the phone, blah, blah, blah.
You mentioned that few girls are like 10 years younger than you. Yeah. And that freaks you out sometimes.
Yes.
How do you feel about that? And what are the questions that you get from those younger girls? Is there anything like specific or funny? Do you have any funny story about them? What is the weirdest question that you got from them?
I cannot say.
The first I have many.
It's not too appropriate, yeah.
Yes, the first I cannot say, but I will think the second because, they are teaching me stupid words.
Songs.
Yeah.
Songs also. But okay, with one specific girl, Andrea, I love her so much.
She's amazing.
She's calling me File.
Okay.
Like everybody else is calling Agilos.
Agilos, yeah, we know that.
And she's calling me my File, Moja File, you know. And I'm teaching her every day almost a new word in Greek. And whenever I'm leaving or I'm coming, she's saying hello to me in Greek and blah, blah, blah. So yes, exactly, Andrea is in my heart forever. But all of them, really. What? Maybe Eva asked me something.
Yes,
I don't.
they are amazing. They ask us all the time. We are included in every
Part
new
of their lives,
songs,
yeah.
every
really?
new TikTok, and you know how it's going with young people. Yes, I like them because some of them coming to me and tell the secrets and a lot of things. Yes.
Yeah. You told me in our first interview that you were amazed by how talented those young players are when you saw them on the first practice. Do you think that still? Yeah.
Yes, I think it's still, and but they need to work more. I can say that they have talent, that they have everything from God, you know, but they need to work. Laziness doesn't have space.
Yeah. Did you tell them that?
Of course.
Yeah.
Every day she's telling them.
Every day.
Is there anything different in those terms of like everyday working between Greece and Serbia, especially with young players?
Yes, there is. Okay, I don't agree with this, that I will tell you, but there are some positive, I will tell you.
Yeah.
For example, whenever you were younger and you had older players to cooperate, you had to be always, you know, what she wants, so what to do. I will be better, I will help here, I will bring the water, you know, head down. I don't agree with this because there is no democracy, or, you know, and I will never be like that, give me this, bring me that, you know. But in one point that helps, because a team cannot be like this. A team is like this. That's why we have a coach, that's why we have a captain, that's why older players are after, and then you know,
experienced ones.
Yes, you need this to have a balance, and you know, to respect first of all who you have to respect, and after that to be respected from everyone else. Sometimes we are losing this balance. And in that moment, I want to show that, you know, that what now you don't have space to talk, because we will lose it. So that's what I'm trying to sometimes to show them, that I'm here for you to talk for everything, but this is the line that you cannot pass, for example. It's not because of age, believe me. It's because that I've seen teams to be, you know, down because of this unbalanced period. But no, in general, everybody respects everybody. I'm honest, and if they want to be better, they have to listen everything, you know, and the bads and the goods, and they will see improvement 100%.
How much psychology studies helped you on that mental part of you being in sport?
I think a lot, because I am player based on my psychology. For example, if I don't have enough trainings for a really hard game, in my mind I have that, Anna, you're not prepared. But, you know, the half of this is this way of thinking. So right now I'm like, no matter what, you are already prepared, you know, and you don't need to think it, because it will turn to the opposite without being untrained, you know, it's normal. But no, in whatever around me, I can see that she's not swimming good, maybe something is happening. She doesn't answer you politely, for example, maybe something else is happening. That doesn't mean that I can say, okay. But yes, we need to talk more. we need to open up more, not to everybody, you know, maybe to a safe place. I had always someone to talk.
Yeah.
And sometimes she was not my best friend to the team. Yeah. I think it's really important to support each other, to be, you know, all the time in the best psychology that we can.
Yeah.
We are women, you know.
Yeah, I know. We will speak about that part also. Yeah. But I think that you would be the great sports psychologist. Do you think that? Especially in working with women. My future dream is to become sports psychologist to kids. And but you know, to be included in a team, in a real club, not, you know, individually someone to come to me, and to just be around, see, you know, I'm so curious with kids only. You know, I can watch them doing things all day, and I think right now in Greece, for example, let's say football, kids are so many, and their parents sometimes are thinking that he will be Beckham, Messi. No way. The competition between them is so big, and someone has to tell them the truth, you know, and especially to parents. So I would love to do it. Yes. Perfect. Yeah. So don't go to an island. Be the psychologist
in the island online.
Yeah. But speaking about what Vanja want to be after waterpolo career, Vanja, malo smo isto pričale na početku o tome da bi mogla sebe da zamisliš u ovom medijskom delu, ali i u sportu, zar ne?
Da, mogla bi.
Da, i ja bih mogla da te zamislim, da znaš.
Mogla bi, ja mnogo volim da pričam, tako da smatram da bi mi ovaj posao odgovarao, tako da ko zna šta te čeka u budućnosti.
Pa ja bih voljela da ti imam kao koleginicu, moram ti reći, ali sad stvarno da nije uopšte podilaženje.
Da, što se tiče afirmacije ženskog sporta, voljela bi time da se bavim i ne samo ženskog vaterpola, nego generalno ženskog sporta, mislim da je to potrebno ovoj zemlji.
Da.
I eto tako, možda se nekad u budućnosti ostvari.
Da, pričat ćemo posle malo neformalno o načinima na koje možeš da se uključiš zaista u tu promociju. Mislim da bi bila dobar promoter u svakom smislu.
Hvala.
Da. Ja bih voljela malo da pročešljamo pitanja po društvenim mrežama. Ima ih mnogo. Samo ću ja zamoliti za malo vremena. Sad se izvinjavam što će ovo biti ovako malo čekanja na to da ja sve prelistam jer ih zaista ima mnogo. Ajde prvo da vidimo šta su vam ljudi slali pa ćemo onda Aleksandrino pitanja. Ja se izvinjavam, tu sam baš nestrpljiva.
Ja.
Da, bit će tu teških izbora za vas. Bilo je ili, znaš, pitanja, tako da to mi je bilo najzabavnije. Samo trenutak. Pa evo, ajde, to ste već rekli. Šta mislite, Jana Popović, šta mislite o mlađim igračicama kluba? Isto Jana, da li volite Nađu Milenković i Janu Popović?
Ok, da smoli Jana. Ok, Jana je jedna devojčica koja je skoro, možda ima 2 godine kako trenira vaterpolo, ali je skoro postala golman. I ona trenira sad sa mnom i uči od mene i mnogo mi je draga. Toliko ona meni svaki trening ulepšava. Kad dođem umorna s posla, ona mene uvek zagrli. Jao Vanja, hvala ti što si došla. Tako da mi je draga i uvek će biti tu u mom srcu. Tako da i može da računa na mene u budućnosti da nauči nešto novo, ali Jano, moraš da me slušaš, ne može samo da se priča. Da,
pa eto, to je dobra inspiracija i za tebe nekako, čini mi se da imaš utisak da si već mali neki svoj cilj ostvarila u ovom sportu, kad tako ostaviš za sobom nekog na koga si uticala puno. Da.
Tako je, i Nađa je isto draga, ona je njena najbolja drugarica.
Sad one žele da vi izaberete ko je vama draži, ali nećemo to.
Ove su podjednako drage.
Pitanje za Vanju. Da li je tačno da je omiljeni sport zapravo streličarstvo? Šta je sa tim?
Joj, znam ko je ovo postavio.
Da. Lejla.
Ovo je Lejla, da, moja koleginica. Pa jedne godine imali smo slobodno leto. Nisu bile pripreme reprezentacije i meni je bilo toliko dosadno da sam poželjela nešto da radim to leto. I drugarica iz srednje me je pitala, Vanja, da li želiš da budeš instruktor streličarstva? I ja sam rekla, pa ajde, što da ne, neko novo iskustvo. Tako da sam to jedno leto radila na Kalemegdanu kao instruktor streličarstva, tradicionalnog
Sjajno, da.
drvenim lukom i strelama. Nisam baš bila vešta, ali trudila sam se, tako da bilo to jedno lepo leto.
Sjajno i verovatno iskustvo više
neviđeno,
koje nećeš imati baš mnogo puta da probaš više u životu. Je li teško uklopiti sport i posao?
O tome smo već pričali. Da. Mislim da dobra organizacija, samo ako se dobro organizuješ možeš da postigneš sve.
Da, pričali smo o tome, da li smatrate da se ne posvećuje dovoljno pažnji ženskom vaterpolu, to smo malo prošli.
Takli smo se i te teme.
Koji im je omiljeni nastup za reprezentacije? Ćemo prvo Ani da prevedemo, da damo malo šansu. What is your favorite time playing for the national team?
When was?
Yeah.
Never. I'm honest.
Yeah, okay.
Every day I was cursing and that's why I left. So, okay, the favorite, if I have to choose, was when we were with juniors, I think. Yes. In Istanbul, we won the first place at the European Championship. My parents were born there. They were at the benches. They were watching. They were crying because of the Greek anthem. I was crying watching them. So yes, that was my favorite.
That was the special family connection, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
But almost never.
Oh, okay. Should we speak about that or no?
I don't care, really. I have no problem to share it, but for example, Angelos has totally different view, totally different people also. But for me, it was like this. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. We will keep that like that. Okay. Za Vanju, ajde prvo u stvari da odgovoriš na ovo. Da, izvini.
Pa moje, možda prvo evropsko u Madridu, 2011. Eto da,
da, izvinjavam se.
Ja sam otišla tada, to mi je u stvari bilo prvo veliko takmičenje, osvojili smo 8. mesto. Eto, možda to takmičenje mi je onako u srcu.
Da. Sad, ovo pitanje za tebe, šta misliš o plivačkim treninzima za golmane i da li ih je imala u Španiji? Da, tako dobro vidim, kad smo se već dotakli Španije.
Joj, ne volim da plivam.
To je često odgovor ovdje kod nas, da.
Ali ako baš moram da plivam, onda sam okej, ali uglavnom trudim se na početku treninga da manipulišem s trenerima, da nekako to skrate. U Španiji mi je bilo dosta teško, zato što to je njima sastavni deo. Svaki golman pliva tih nekih 30 minuta prvih sa timom. Tako da tih prvih mjesec dana mi je bilo teško da se naviknem, ali nakon nekog vremena sam...
Je li to bila najveća razlika treniranja u Španiji i ovdje?
Nije.
Bilo ih je još, jel?
Bilo ih je još.
Da možeš neki da nam...
Da, mogu. Ovdje recimo, šta meni smeta ovdje, što imamo 2 sata trening. Tamo smo imali sat vremena i 15 minuta ili sat vremena i 30. Tako da za sve se odradi lepo. Ne stojiš previše na ivici, radiš, tačno ima plan i program. Dosta se brže radi i to mi je dosta pomoglo. Tako da eto, možda ta neka vremenska razlika, jer smatram da za manje vremena može puno da se uradi. Samo da se dobro organizuje trening.
Da. Je li imaš trenerske aspiracije? Si razmišljala o tom?
Pa ja imam...
Nekad zvučiš kao da imaš.
Da, ja imam položeno za operativnog trenera vaterpola, ali za sada trenutno se ne vidim u tome. Možda u budućnosti bi voljela svoje znanje da prenesem devojčicama, ali vidjet ćemo.
Anna, there were a lot of questions about you guys handling everything, like university, practicing your jobs or another hobbies and everything. But what I want to know, was it a difficult decision for you, to go to Serbia to play waterpolo? Have you ever thought about that before during your career? And to choose, living life here in Belgrade with your boyfriend, go to practices every day, and leave everything behind, in Greece, and to pause your college and to keep that away from you for now. And was it a hard decision for you? Do you think that guys are in those kind of situation a lot during their career or not?
Okay. This year that I took this decision was a roller coaster for me, and okay, I was playing that moment in Ethnikos. We were in a really good shape, good team. We qualified also for Europe for next season, I mean. So, Angelos was supposed to come to play in Olympiacos. He almost signed. And the next week his phone rang and Novi Beograd. And
Yeah.
yes. And everything was different after this call. And we discussed about it a lot. And he asked me if I'm thinking, to be honest, at the beginning I was negative because I couldn't come here because I didn't know if I can work on water polo or to find something, you know, to be independent. Because, you know, I was independent many years in Greece. I had my teams, my salaries, my contracts, and, you know, I couldn't imagine myself to be abroad and don't have my own money.
Yeah.
So, yes, we found the solution and everything happened fast. I signed also. But yes, in my mind it was not easy decision because yes, I was living my life, I was living my career. I knew that if I decide to come back, probably I will not find the same chances. You know what I mean? And I said, yes, I will do this sacrifice because right now I'm feeling that this is my priority. I'm acting more with this than this. Sometimes this is not good. But until now, I think that it's a good decision, and for me and for us and for the team and for what I'm learning, my experience here is great.
Yeah. Okay, you asked me in that coffee shop that we were before we started to film this interview, you asked me if Angelos sent some questions, and I told you he didn't do that because he didn't text me at all, or I didn't text him also.
Okay.
But now during your last answer, you could see me that I am writing the text, which is inappropriate at all. It's not nice for me, I know that, but it was him. And he was like, hey, Alex, can I make questions to them? So now we have two questions for now, and he's still typing. So just to know. The first one, yeah, no, these two, first two questions are very serious. So please take this serious. What should they do in Serbian women water polo to arrive in professional level like the men teams are in Serbia?
Text him that I will kill him.
Yeah, okay.
Me too.
Okay, handle this at home, please.
Okay. You first or me?
You.
Okay. I think that, yes, at the beginning, we have to, the family of water polo in women, we have to promote it. I don't know the specific way, but I think that if we bring closer to us some sponsors and make some advertisement about the existence of the sport, probably people will come closer to us. Maybe we can make some videos to show what is happening around a practice, that the atmosphere is very nice, that young girls and old girls are working out sometimes at the same moment, or whatever. And this is one way that we can promote it or whatever. From the other hand, yes, if Serbian players who are abroad right now and not for studies but for playing will come back in one way, you know, that means that maybe the contract will be better than what they have abroad. Maybe they will think to come back to help also their teammates by giving them their knowledge from all of these years that they are abroad, and you know, to try again to improve the Serbian level. Because okay, now what can I do, or Tsetse, the Cuban girl that we have, it's not the same. You know, we don't.
Yeah,
for example, I don't play for Serbian national team. I can be involved until wherever I can. Yeah. But they have to be the main reason
to keep the tradition and everything.
Vanja, Jelena, you know, older players who have experience, who are the best, and this is what I think.
Yeah, he is still typing, so
yes,
I'm a bit afraid.
Yes, I agree with Ana, because we need to try to back them in our teams to make something bigger.
And you have one more question, it's especially for you. Why Serbian women water polo is not that famous like the other team sports which are in highest level for many years back in the history? Yeah.
Yes,
so it's pretty connected to this.
Earlier. Yeah. Okay, we didn't make many results in our career in the past. So I think the main problem is because we don't have enough girls, and we need to work more. We cannot work only 1-2 months before big competition. We need to work many years. And okay, we need to make some program that we bring our talented players who play abroad to make something new, to make something new plan for working for European competitions and everything.
Yeah, I need to connect on those kind of questions. Speaking about the professional level of men water polo, what is the situation? You can choose not to speak about it, but I think the people want to know. What is the situation about the contracts for girls in water polo? Are they on amateur level, or are they professional contracts, or it depends from girl to girl? I know the situation in women basketball, I will say it again, and it's an amateur level for them, speaking about contracts. What is the situation with water polo?
Also.
I think the same.
Same.
And yes. And if you ask me if I was a young girl, if I was like Vanja, this is her contract, or she doesn't even have one, and blah blah blah, why I need to work that hard to be what, you know? They don't have something to see that and they are focusing on school, on universities, on other hobbies, and it's normal. If they don't have something to they are looking men, but men is totally different story. I don't know if this is based on I don't want to say that, but I will, that men are here and women are here. I want to believe that we are equal. But if this is the reason, we have to understand that this is 2023.
Yes, and you cannot live for love, you know. We are playing, all of us playing waterpolo here because we are loving this sport.
And maybe the sorry for interrupting, but maybe the most important thing here is not to make that specific girl feel guilty because she chose to be, you know, a psychologist or something else. Maybe she needed to do that, you know.
Most of them are giving up because they don't have any motivation, you know.
Or they feel insecure about their future, which is really important.
And you know what else? For example, I know some professional players from all over the world because of Angelos, not because of me. And I can see that they are top level, a good contract, and they don't have plan B. You know, they are just water polo players because they are good to this, they are working every day. She has to have a plan B. We cannot be without plan B. We cannot be without a degree. We cannot be without working in a studio with dresses.
And you need always, you know, to keep in your mind, back in your mind, what I'm going to do if I got hurt or maybe something else happened to me in swimming pool or something.
And also we're women. Probably we will, you know, stop earlier because of natural reasons or because of a pregnancy or blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
And we have to be prepared about it. Because even in Greece, if you are top of the top players, the contract of a woman with a man, again, you cannot compare that, you know, that easily. She also has to have a plan B. Okay, she's much better than the medium players, but it's the same for her.
Yeah. Vanja, hoćeš nešto da dodaš?
Pa ne, mogu da kažem na srpskom da jednostavno je to što ne možeš da živiš, ne možeš da računaš da možeš da živiš od ovog sporta u budućnosti, to jest ne možeš da zaradiš normalno za život, tako da je to, taj plan B je nešto na što se naše devojčice fokusiraju najviše i jednostavno i odustaju zbog toga. Moramo dobiti nešto da bi pokazali. To se pokazalo u svim segmentima života. Kada dobiješ neku motivaciju, nešto za što se boriš, ti si uspešniji u tome i to su, mislim, većina istraživanja će vam pokazati da ako dobiješ nešto, motivacija će ti biti na većem nivou i samim tim...
To je potpuno i normalno, ne treba ti za to nikakvo istraživanje.
A što se tiče muškaraca i tog muškog dela, to su njihovi poslovi. Znači oni potpisuju te ozbiljne ugovore i oni žive za to. Kao i fudbaler, košarkaš, vaterpolista, kogod, to je njihov posao. To je nešto na što su se oni odlučili i jednostavno oni nisu ni u mogućnosti da imaju plan B jer su fokusirani na svoj posao koji je trenutno.
It sounds like Agilos made us really angry about this topic.
No. And to be honest, I didn't want to say that the water polo players are only water polo players and their mind is closed. No. Until one age, I think everybody is doing the same. Nothing else except this. Agilos now is doing 100 things and I'm so proud about it because I know that this is his future. You know? I mean, okay, he has years to play, but I know that his future will be something else and he is building it now. So I don't know about everyone. I'm just talking about the average, let's say, and around 24, 25 years old age, you know.
Yeah. And do you think that is missing the mentality in Serbian women water polo? I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah,
I understand what he said. I think that it's missing, yes, because it's not something that can be taught, you know. You cannot teach a kid how to be thinking. It's the way that year or years by years this is building up and you just adopt it because of other players that you see or because you born like this. I don't know. But I think that yes, right now it's missing because the main thing is that girls doesn't have right now on their minds that I want to be the best. If you have this on your mind, first of all, I think that you will be. And secondly, that you will be closer to your dream, if it is your dream. When I was at their age, it was my dream, you know, to be the best.
Vanja?
Yes, I agree with Ana. We lose that mind. So mindset, yes, thank you. But who know why? I don't know why actually. But I think it's different. The men, the small boys thinking I want to be like one legend from national team, and unfortunately for girls they cannot say the same. They can say I can be like Ana, like Vanja, like Jelena, but you know it's rare. So I think we missed a lot.
Da, ima par pitanja i sa Aleksandrinim koje su se već poklopila i dotakli smo ih se, a nedavno smo baš pričali o tvom delu karijere u Španiji. Pričali smo o uslovima, dakle, i koliko se uslovi i rad razlikuju, ali ajde da pričamo sad malo o ovom životu u Španiji, koliko ti je prijao i ono što kaže Aleksandra, pitanje koje od uvek volimo da postavimo, život u Barceloni.
Život u Barceloni je savršen. To je grad koji ti pruža toliko mogućnosti. Ne znam, tamo je sve trankila, što bi se reklo, ustaneš ujutru, nemaš stresa, oni ne dolaze uopšte na vrijeme. Recimo, ako je trening u 7, oni u 7:15 skaču.
To je potpuno okej.
To im je totalno okej. Uopšte se ne stresiraju da li će stići na vrijeme, da li će stići neki papir na vrijeme. Totalno im je sve lagano. Što se tiče tog grada, tamo, ja sam nažalost zbog korone otišla kasno, Otišla sam drugi deo sezone tamo, iako mi je ugovor bio od septembra, međutim, eto, zbog pandemije mi smo bili na crvenoj listi, pa moja viza je malo kasnila. Tako da, eto, tamo kad sam otišla, vaterpolo je zaista na zavidnom nivou. Ja sam igrala tu diviziju časti. U diviziji časti čini mi se da je bilo 12 klubova i prvih 8 su bili svi blizu. Tako da i drago mi je bilo što sam imala tu priliku da igram sa olimpijskim šampionkama, tako je sa velikim zvezdama. Mnogo mi je značilo, mnogo je sve brže, veća je konkurencija, nekako ti je draže da se potrudiš još više da se i pokažeš.
A u ovom životnom iskustvu koliko ti je značilo i sama zemlja, grad, to što si bila odvojena od kuće, da li si naučila malo i španskog? Čuli smo da.
Naučila sam španski, ne naravno sjajno, ali osnovne neke stvari i dan danas, eto, Kubanka koja igra sa nama u Ceci, ona ne priča srpski, ne priča ni engleski, tako da ja sam je jedina opcija.
Ti si prevodila za svoju ekipi za njim, dobro.
Tako da je to smešno. Trudim se, svaki dan pomalo pričam, tako da, ali planiram u budućnosti da ga naučim.
Koliko ti u ovom svetu mode prijela Španija i Barcelona?
Jako. Ja sam tamo čak i razmišljala da se bavim time i kad sam se vratila za Srbiju, to leto sam u stvari ja i dobila ovaj posao. Bilo je pitanje da li ću se vratiti u Španiju, pošto sam dobila još jednu jako lepu ponudu, ili ću ostati u Srbiji, ali eto, ja sam zbog posla rešila da ostanem ovdje.
Znači opet teške odluke, dobro, u ženskom sportu. Što se tiče hrane?
Što se tiče hrane...
Ili ima nešto što ti je onako omiljeno ostalo?
Paelja, definitivno. Ja pirinač obožavam. Sad crni rižat mi je omiljen. Tako da je to.
Jel spremaš hranu?
Ne, nisam nešto vešta u kuhinji. She is really good in kitchen. I'm not. I'm enjoying in food, but I don't like to.
Okay, a few questions for Ana. Just let me check. Okay, about psychology, we did that. Do you see for these 2 seasons while you're here, do you see any improvement in where is Serbian women water polo now?
Yes, I see improvement, of course, and I think the European Championship, they were pretty good because I watch the games and they don't usually do it. They were really good, and I watch also the qualifications. We went with Agilas to Zrenjanin to watch them, and I can see that with year by year they will be better and better. And for my own experience, because I'm included with Red Star, I can also see improvement, and I'm really happy because, you know, they will be the future of the country and national teams. So yes.
What is the situation in Greece about fans on a trip stands, you know, during the games, and about broadcasting those games live on television, and about sponsorships?
Very interesting question. We don't have here.
Yes. Okay. About fans. Fans are only at the teams that they have football. Real fans.
Yeah.
I mean, for my opinion, in my eyes, fan is someone who doesn't even know you, but he supports you because you are wearing the same colors, you know. So yes, Olympiacos, Panathinaikos, AEK, Apollon, PAOK, these kind of teams have fans. Our fans are our families, our parents, our good friends from different teams, younger generations, athletes that are coming to support us. These are. And for me this is sad because, you know, in almost every other sport you can see people who are coming to support without knowing you. Okay, maybe, you know, water polo is different. It's not that interesting for somebody to watch because everything is happening underneath the water, but we need to to bring people to watch. We want more TV covered games. Also in Greece, for someone for a game to be covered by TV, it's a big story for them. You know, they have to bring the equipment, people to work, people to pay. I think this is their main problem. And right now we have a YouTube channel. The name is Ko TV, and they cover some games in a really good quality. And everybody can watch for free. So yes, this is a good step, for example, to make it easier for everybody to watch.
Yeah, but speaking about broadcasting live on television, I think it's really important because of sponsorships. Also, it's really connected. Yeah,
we don't have.
Yes, but when you have broadcasts on television live, in those cases you have something to offer to those potential sponsorships, but now you cannot offer them anything. And what about that? Who do you think is in charge for making a deal about broadcasting some games live? Do you think is it about the federation or is it on clubs? How do you see that?
Federation, I think. They need to work more.
I don't think for us that it's federation. For example, I cannot believe that they are covering second division football, and they don't cover World Cup, the new cup, against Montenegro. That this team for Greece, it's a huge medal. Who won the Olympic second medal 1.5 years ago? You cannot cover football second division and not this game. Sorry for me, I'm so angry because this is happening every time. Women, for example, we rarely watch women waterpola.
Yeah, or women's sport in general on TV.
And for example, Olympiacos is always in first 3 positions at Champions League. Okay, this year was not, but last 3-4 years they were always first or at the final. And we don't see these games.
Yep. Vanja, we mentioned federation.
Da, ja to mogu i na srpskom.
Može, da. Koliko je bitno da se federacija uključi u tu vrstu pregovora?
Da, jako je bitno.
O potencijalnom televizijskom prenosu, možda ne cijele sezone, ali hajde da pričamo, da počnemo od finala.
Da, recimo, mi dobijamo kada su recimo finale kupa, mi imamo medijsku podršku, ali eto smatram da naši momci koji su osvojili sve nisu dobili dovoljno medijske pažnje. I mislim da tada kad su oni osvojili sve to trebalo je da se stavi na neki mnogo viši nivo. U smislu, nikada neće biti kao fudbal naravno i kao košarka, ali eto da recimo svaki vikend znaš da možeš da odgledaš jednu vaterpolo utakmicu preko TV-a. Mislim da je to isto jako dobra promocija. Tako da eto, i da se napravi taj neki YouTube kanal gde će ljudi koji nisu u mogućnosti da dođu na tu utakmicu moći da je gledaju online. Tako da možda se pojavi neka osoba koja bude željela da se bavi time i da nam da neki medijski prostor u smislu da se ostvarimo eto i na tom YouTube kanalu, da promovišemo i ženski i muški vaterpolo na neki viši nivo.
Jako je to sve uzročno posledično, jer upravo ono što smo pričali, da bi sa nekim sponzorom potencijalno razgovarao o tome da ti pomogne u klubu, moraš da mu ponudiš neku vidljivost, a ta vidljivost ne postoji ukoliko nema tih prenosa, da li na društvenim mrežama, YouTube kanalima ili što da ne na televiziji. Toliko je kanala danas koje šaltamo, a nigde ne možemo često da pogledamo žensku utakmicu. Da, Ana, you have a lot of questions about Agelos actually and about that kind of, you spoke about that in our first interview, but never mind, we can remind ourselves about how did you guys met actually?
We met after first quarantine of Corona. We met in our really good friend's house. Right now he's coach to China's national team.
Oh, really?
Yes, assistant coach. Orestis, his name. And it was end of April, first days of May. And we were playing every day, you know, table games and... okay, and he doesn't agree, but I didn't like him at the beginning at all. Not his physique, the way that he was talking, and I was ironic calling him, oh, national player, bravo, and you know. So yes, that's how we met. I knew him, of course I knew, he knew me also, but we didn't have, you know, common things to do. And yes, we were meeting every day, and then, you know, it happened.
Who fell in love first?
I think...
You can say him now, he's not here, so...
But he will say no, you know.
I know.
I think he, but after I think I was more.
Yeah. Who won in those table games and card games?
Usually we were teammates because we were playing one specific game. I don't know if you have it here. And we were losing because Orestes was very good in this game. You know, he's the guy who is creating his own rules sometimes. And he's always winning. Yes, this guy. So, yes, we were losing, but doesn't matter because the loss was, yes. But now, when we're playing and he doesn't win, he's like a kid.
Yeah, really.
He doesn't talk. He prefers to lose in waterpolo than for me, for example, in backgammon or something. Yes.
Do you see any kind of similarity between mentality in Greece and Serbia in sport, in terms of sport, you know, how passionate we are about not only waterpolo but also other sport?
Yeah, I can see it, yes. Yeah. And in many things we are very close. But okay, yes, in sports a lot. I can see that.
Who is winning usually in padel?
Okay, again we are usually teammates.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because he's
that's
trying
a win-win situation. Yeah.
Yes, because he's trying to destroy me when we are opponents, and he's doing it, of course. But when we are opponents, I'm losing.
Okay. Ja mislim, Vanja, da je to. Ajde, sad ću malo na srpskom da se prešaltam. Mnogo pitanja smo već prošli kroz razgovor, iako se Aleksandra stvarno potrudila da nam pripremi sve to. Samo da pročešljam još malo. Da li je tačna informacija da je najbolja na UNO kartama, tačnije, najbolja po znacima navoda, tačnije da uvek gubi i kako podnosi te poraze?
Joj, te UNO karte. Kad smo se spremali za kvalifikacije prošle godine, počeli smo da igramo UNO i bili smo 2 nedelje opterećeni UNOm, jer mene nikako nije išlo. Ja sam svaku partiju ostanem na jednoj karti i izgubim. Tako da toliko smo igrali posle svakog treninga, pre svakog treninga, to je bio UNO maraton.
Da. Jel bude igramo dok Vanja ne pobedi?
Ne, dobro, posle sam počela da pobeđujem. Da, imala sam ja i svoje sjajne trenutke, tako da, ali bilo je smešno, smejali smo se dosta, jeli nezdrave stvari i tako.
Kažu njene drugarice iz reprezentacije, Vanja ne voli kada nije u pravu. Da li joj je teško da prizna kada nije u pravu? Šta znači to, Vanja?
Joj, ne znam. Da, volim, imam ja svoje teorije neke i pa nije, priznam ja kad nisam u pravu.
Dobro, raspravite to na treningu.
Nemam problem sa tim, ali sam svojeglava dosta i ako je tako kako sam ja zamislila, to mora da bude tako.
Dobro, da li je tačno da poput njene drugarice iz reprezentacije Anje Švec ima kod kuće zoološki vrt? Da. Šta sve imaš od životinja, možeš li da nam kažeš?
Imam 3 psa. Kiko, Kiki i Nik. Moj brat ima guštara velikog, tarantule i imamo mačku Jennifer.
But tarantule are dead?
Yes, yes, I forgot. And imam mog omiljenog papagaja Bobiku. On je počeo da priča sad, tako da mi je, tako da mi je interesantan. Nažalost samo psuje, pošto moj brat ga je naučio, tako da nadam se da će naučiti neki malo lepše reči.
Dobro, polako ima vremena. Kako uspevate svi da brinete o svima njima? Se organizujete organizujete ti i brat ili kako to funkcioniše?
Tata i mama najviše.
Aha, dobro.
Tatini su psi, pošto samo ih on šeta. U suštini šetamo ih i mi, ali s obzirom da ja nisam često kod kuće, nekako se uskladimo. Opet dobra organizacija.
Da. Da, malo da se vratimo na vaterpolo teme. Aleksandra nas je podsjetila da smo na tom evropskom prvenstvu mogli da vidimo onako jedno pravo malo zajedništvo i u bazenu i van njega i mi se stalno osvrćemo na taj moment. To se i videlo ko je imao priliku da gleda uživo i da pratite utakmice, držanje za ruke tokom himne. To nam je onako svima bilo emotivno. Koliko je to zapravo da kažem, važno za tim? Ja sve češće nailazim na muške profesionalne sportiste koji kažu da ta neka hemija pa možda i nije važna, da to sad postaje onako prilično poslovan jedan odnos, dođeš, odradiš, osvojiš titulu, što da ne i odeš dalje. Ali čini mi se da sve ređe viđamo takve momente u svetu sporta i da li mislite da je to isto neka osnova na kojoj može da se gradi budućnost?
Naravno, ove godine mi smo tako imali dobru energiju u timu i nadam se da će u sledećim godinama u seniorskom timu ostati ta energija. Dosta dobro smo se slagali i rezultat je došao i doći će u nekom trenutku sigurno. Eto, ta jedna utakmica nas je koštala protiv Francuske tog plasmana dalje, ali to je samo jedan korak ka nečem većem. Tako da ukoliko budemo kontinuirano nastavili sa ovakvim radom i sa ovom energijom, mislim da možemo da napravimo neki rezultat.
I to je bilo jedno od sledećih pitanja, da to kad nemaš baš nešto dovoljno sreće u nekim poslednjim momentima, pa se prelomi drugačije, koliko to može da pomogne u stvari na neke duže staze?
Mislim da je sreća jako bitna, pogotovo u sportu, tako da nekad ti se zadesi da ti nije dan, pa nekad sudija nije baš onaj kog si ti očekivao, tako da eto, ti neki momenti su jako presudni i smatram da jeste sreća jedan od bitnih faktora za utakmicu.
Da. Ja stvarno mislim da smo sad sve pokrili. Ima ovde ovih pitanja isto o modi, to smo prošle, sad ja preispitujem sebe. Da, to je to. Ja bih voljela, samo ima ovde tih nekih nazvaću ih, mada ajde ružno zvuči, rogobatno čisto ženskih stvari. Ja bih voljela da upravo tom temom završimo emisiju jer smo tom temom počele da se bavimo pre nego što ćemo sesti za ovaj sto. Naime, evo to je još jedna informacija, mislim da se ni Pavle neće ljutiti da potpuno preuzmemo ovaj deo i da ga pretvorimo u samo naše teme. Sportistkinje širom sveta, naročito u timskim sportovima, su počele da dobijaju određenu vrstu pomoći kada su u pitanju oni dani tokom meseca. Sad za vas je to posebno specifično, ja bih voljela da pričam o tome s obzirom na to da se bavite sportom koji se igra u vodi. I ja znam toliko mojih drugarica i mama i sestra i uvek smo nekako, sećam se, zajedno pratile te vodene sportove od sinhronog plivanja pa nadalje do ostalih svih disciplina u bazenu. Uvek smo se pitale šta ove devojke rade kada se dođe do toga i mislim da je to tema kojim treba da se bavimo upravo zbog nekih budućih naraštaja i devojčica koje planiraju da uđu možda u ovaj svet sporta. I sad postoji nedavno smo se mi, kolege moje, novinari i ja u redakciji bavili tom temom. Postoji aplikacija za trenere pre svega koji će moći sada u nju da ubacuju i takve podatke. Dakle, o tome kada je taj period tokom meseca, kada su koji dani, kada se kako koja devojka osjećala, da zatim te podatke reprodukuju dalje na neki način i dobiju neke određene rezultate koji će od meseca do meseca verovatno moći da se ustale, da se vidi kako ta devojka treba da se oporavlja i tako dalje. Vanja, sigurna sam, ali ti ćeš nam to bolje reći, da li je uvek bilo prijatno da kažeš treneru ili ženskom treneru mene danas boli stomak, ja nešto ne mogu da dam svoj maksimum ili ne mogu uopšte da treniram? Kako se snalazite u tim situacijama, šta radite, koliko je bilo razumevanja ili nerazumevanja i kakve su tvoje iskustva?
Da, baš smo pre ove emisije pričali o tome. To su ženski dani, jednostavno. Svaka žena reaguje drugačije, neko ima veće bolove, neko manje. Jednostavno smatram da ta aplikacija o kojoj ti pričaš, mislim da može mnogo da doprinese sportu i trenerima generalno da se pripreme 2-3 dana unapred, jer svako je, to su dani kad je neko malo više nervozan, kenkav i tako slično, već znaš kako to sve funkcioniše. Mislim da Ana može da se nadoveže isto na tu temu. Pričali smo da ponekad muški treneri nas više razumeju, jednostavno imaju više razumevanja za taj neki period, jer verovatno ni ne znaju o čemu se radi i onda smatraju da je to nešto baš teško, što i jeste. Nekim ženama, neke su srećne pa im je to lakši period života, a nekima je užasan, kao meni. Meni je užasno i ja mrzim te dane i svaki put proklinjem što sam žena, ali eto, mislim da će im ta aplikacija donekle i pomoći da budu svesni te situacije. I eto, može Ana slobodno da se nadoveže, jer sigurno će i ona imati.
Da. Ana, we decided to conclude the women topic and women's sport topic with one huge thing for all girls maybe in the future in this sport. We were speaking about that topic before we started to film this. Actually, about periods, about those days during the month, and about those kind of new things and application that can help coaches and also players to recover from that better and to be able to have some results maybe a few days before that happens. What are your experiences, and especially because you are inside the swimming pool, and how do you feel about that kind of a connection with women coaches or maybe men coaches? Is there any difference in those two things, in understanding those kind of things?
Yes, somebody will think that if you have a women coach, she will be like, we are sisters.
More understandable.
Yes. But by my own experience, this is not, a rule. Many times I had men coaches, and yes, they were more understandable than what I was expecting, for example. Maybe it was because they had daughters or they were married or I don't know. But sometimes they were overreacting, like, oh no, relax and blah, blah. Because let's say it's an unwritten rule that these days you can take only one day free in all over the world, all over, And that it's not enough, of course. But one day 24/7, 24 hours to stay, just in your bed. For me, yes, the experience was better with men than with women. Not now, I'm not talking about now, but sometimes, if they had a cool period or something, they were acting like everybody is like this, so don't be drama queen. So, yes, sometimes that happens, sometimes no, but with both of sides I was okay,
Yeah. So guys, you have to know we are not overreacting. It's just how we feel.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I wanted to ask something more about this topic also. A lot of people think actually that you girls are taking the pills all the time, trying to delay those kind of things when you have important games or important practices or important preparation period before the season starts. So it's not like that, right? I mean, it's not how it functions all the time, because it's almost impossible, and you are aware how unhealthy that is. So you just, in those days, you just like do your job like every other people, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And for me, for example, if I'm in a really bad situation, I will skip. If I'm not, I will go.
Yeah.
For example, if I have a game, there is no even one possibility to lose the game.
Yeah, of course.
No matter what. And I'm not taking pills because usually I'm not that bad, and I try to avoid pills generally. So yes, when I'm bad, look, people, I'm bad, and I wanna skip, and I will. Yeah. Not in the possibility that I have a game. Of course, no.
So the message for girls is not to be afraid of it. It's totally normal. Yeah. Okay.
It's normal thing in your life, so you cannot stop your life because of that.
Yeah, you need to do all the things that you can do.
Of course.
Okay, so Ana, I think we covered everything. If you are feeling that you need to say something more, you can. but maybe it's not on my mind at the moment, so yeah, you can add everything. Vanja, također možeš da dodaš ako misliš da smo nešto bitno zaboravili.
Ne, ja samo želim da dodam da mi je čast što sam deo ovog podkasta bila pored svih legendi koji su ovde učestvovali.
Da, dobro. Sad si i ti deo te legendarne ekipe.
Drago mi je
da znaš, odnosno vas dve. Imaćete priliku da budete deo i ovog zida sa potpisima sada kada završimo snimanje. Hvala vam mnogo. Ana, thank you a lot. You make this show very special and your experiences are very important for the whole waterpolo world. And I hope you're going to be able to recognize yourself in that term one day, because I see you as a very humble person. So I think it's going to be very important for us to have you a little bit more in our waterpolo, and don't go to that island. stay a part of the sport family.
Go, I will visit you.
Yeah.
I want to thank you very much. It was really nice from before the camera and now and after and while we were talking. Thank you. It was amazing, like home again. So yes, I hope that we will meet again. Thank you about your beautiful words, really.
Thank you.
I hope that we will meet soon.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, in informal way more.
Yeah.
Vanja, hvala i tebi. Stvarno, učinile ste ovu epizodu baš posebnom, to ću reći još jednom. Verovatno sam dosadna ovim ljudima. Moram samo da kažem, imamo jednog kolegu, ovde jedini muškarac trenutno u studiju, Miksa naš. Tako da Miksa, hvala ti što si ovo izdržao. Nadam se ti je bilo okej. Stvarno, da, baš mi je bilo posebna epizoda i to stalno govorim kad god imamo gošće, od vaših trenera do vaših saigračica i svih žena koje su uključene. Na kraju krajeva znate da uvek spominjemo i supruge i sestre i mame svih onih koji nam dolaze u goste i znamo koliko su bitne i te stvari iza terena i iza kamere. Tako da hvala još jednom, Vanja. Nadam se da ćeš imati priliku da nam često sad budeš gost, a što da ne jednog dana i koleginica, da se vratim na to, da te ne ispustim iz vida nikako. Stvarno mislim da imaš smisla za to i da ćeš moći jednog dana da doprineseš vaterpolu sa ove strane.
Hvala puno, hvala vama i na pozivu. Također hvala i Pavlu koji nije danas sa nama, ali kao da je tu.
Sad ćemo ga vidjeti posle snimanja.
I tebi isto imaš jednu posebnu energiju, bilo mi je jako prijatno, tako da eto, nisam pogrešila što sam došla ovde i zaista se nadam da smo možda malo doprinele da se neko novi pojavi na vaterpolo i eto, budemo brojni.
Da, hvala puno. I da, hvala što ste mi razbile tremu i meni je to trebalo jednom u životu, tako da hvala i na tome. Hvala i vama što ste pratili ovu posebnu specijalnu žensku epizodu. Nadam se da ste uživali, nadam se da smo uspeli da utičemo na vas na neki pozitivan način, da promenite možda neko mišljenje, da počnete o nečemu, da više razmišljate o nečemu u čemu do sada i niste toliko dok ste gledali devojke kako se bore u bazenu ili na terenu. Naravno, sve epizode koje ste do sada propustili pronađite na YouTube kanalu podkasta Pod kapicom i na Infinity Lighthouse-u i na društvenim mrežama nam pišite sve ono što biste želeli da slušate i vidite u narednim epizodama i naravno neizostavna vaša pitanja bez kojih ne bismo mogli, tako da pratite nas najviše na Instagramu, tamo smo najaktivniji, a do sledeće nedelje imate vremena da pogledate sve ono što do sada niste mogli. Hvala još jednom i vidimo se sledeće sedmice.